Brent, are you there? Yeah, I'm in the shelter. What's up? It's Yvette. Oh, wow. I thought after the first vote my game would go in a good direction, but it turns out it didn't. Right after Caitlin and Bianca flipped, that's when everything changed, and now I'm out. Which sucks, but I'm at Redemption Island. Brent's here, but I think I can beat him. I think it's pretty easy to beat him. He wasn't good in the first challenge, so pretty sure I can beat him. So what happened to you? Well, Bianca and Caitlin betrayed me. I thought they were with me and they weren't. And I'm pretty sure Andy voted with them as well. Yeah, probably not a good idea to trust them, eh? Probably not. I really don't like the idea of Yvette being here. I mean, yeah, she probably took me out, so I'm pretty happy she's here, but on the other hand, you know, she's pretty good in challenges. But I don't know if I can beat her, but I just gotta give it my all today, because if I end up losing this challenge, I basically blow my chances of getting back into the game. Everyone, I have received tree mail. Alright, and what does it say? It says, every 3 days, all of you will be getting on a boat and heading to Redemption Island. Today is the first day. So when you see the boat, get on it and head to Redemption Island to witness the first duel of the season. That'll be interesting to know. Yeah. Who's betting that Yvette's getting back into the game? Me. Wow, no supporters for Brent. I honestly don't really blame you guys. I'm still really upset about what happened last night. I have no clue what happened to Yvette and why she was taken out, but whatever, I guess. Colby got tree mail and he told us that, you know, keep an eye out on a boat, which should arrive, and, you know, I hope Yvette ends up beating Brent, because if she doesn't, that means she'll be out of the game for good, and I don't want that. Everyone, I've received tree mail. Alright, and what does it say? It says, look out for the boat, as all of you will be getting on it and heading to Redemption Island to witness the first duel. Alright, everyone look out for a boat. So, we're about to witness the first duel, and, I don't really care who wins it, honestly. Obviously, I'm biased because I don't know Brent or whoever got voted out at that tribal council, but... So, I don't really have a biased opinion. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure whoever wins it, it doesn't really affect my positioning, because I don't know them and they don't know me, so I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Welcome, everyone, to Redemption Island, where you will be witnessing the first duel of the season. First things first, we'll bring in the competitors for today's duel. Brent and Yvette voted out the last tribal council. Alright, Brent, Yvette, in order for you two to continue your time here on Redemption Island, you must beat each other and the remaining other eliminated players in a duel. But losing one duel means you're out of the game for good. So, let us begin the first duel. For your duel, you will be trying to lift your board and transfer your blocks over to the other side by using your board. You must balance the blocks on your board, and if they fall, you must put them back on your board and start all over again. The first person to get all 3 of their blocks to the other side wins and continues their time here on Redemption Island. The loser goes out and will not return to the game. So, without further ado, survivors ready? Go! Both of them have their plank and are heading for the blocks. Both have their first block, but looks like Yvette's going a little quicker than Brent. Yvette's doing pretty well. Brent drops his block. He has to go get it again. Yvette has her block across, but Brent is quickly trying to make his way back, but he's got to hurry up. Yvette now has her second block. Brent has his first block across. You can get his second one. Yvette has her second block. She's bringing it back, and Brent is just sprinting back to get his second one to get back in this race. Yvette's trying to tilt her board to get the block to the other side to be quicker. Brent has his second block. He's trying to be slow and steady. Yvette is able to maneuver the block across, and she has her second block back. Brent needs to move. Brent gets his second block back as Yvette goes to get her last one. Brent gets his last one, and he's trying to move, but he's got to be quick, but it might be a little too late. Yvette's nearing the end. Is this it? Brent is trying to move. Jeff. But it's not going to be enough time. Yvette ends up getting her last block across, and just like that, Yvette wins the duel, eliminating Brent from the game. Well, congratulations, Yvette. You won the duel. You continue to stay alive here in Redemption Island. Brent, unfortunately for you, you've lost the duel. That means you must grab your stuff and leave. You have been officially eliminated from this game. It's a real pain to lose the duel, and to be the first player out, it just sucks. I thought I was built for Survivor, but I guess not. Guess Survivor's just not for me. Oh well, at least I gave it a shot, even though it was very short-lived. Alright, Yvette, on top of winning that duel, you will also be able to gift one player a clue to the hidden immunity idol. So, anyone you pick will have one. So, who do you pick? I'm going to give it to the redhead with the pink shirt. Petra. Alright, Petra, you'll be getting an idol clue. So, everyone else, you can head back to camp. And Yvette, head back to your camp at Redemption Island and await your next opponent. Me winning against Brent gives me a bit more confidence that I can try and get back in this game. And I feel like maybe I can. Maybe I can do this. Thanks a lot, Yvette. While I do appreciate your kindness with giving me the idol clue, I do not appreciate the fact that this literally had to be said in front of literally everybody. So this doesn't make me look good at all. Guys, I'm worried about Petra. Why? I mean, she got the idol clue, and then she pulled Dimitri and Jet aside, and I don't know, those three might be working together. What do we do? I mean, it's pretty obvious what we gotta do. Oh yeah, what's that? Well, we follow them. We basically listen in to where they are going with the clue, and basically follow them and try and find them before they can. I hate to say it, but Tanner's kinda right. You can't have those three find that idol because, I mean, it's not like I want Tanner to have it, but, I mean, Jed, Dimitri, and Petra are in a good alliance, and if they get the idol, that gives them a lot of power. Do you seriously want them to get the idol? No, not really. Alright, then let's just follow them. We can't all follow them, then they'll get suspicious. Alright, Justin? Alright, I'll go with you, man. Okay, so I pulled you to a side because I wanted to tell you about the idol clue. Alright, what does it say? Well, it says that it's hidden near the beach. Near the beach? Yeah, pretty vague, but we gotta find it. Thanks to this whole revealing of who gets the idol clue in front of everybody thing, me, Petra, and Jed are probably not in a good spot, but we gotta find this idol. Because if it's hidden at the beach, we gotta find it. Any luck? No, none. Come on, where is this thing? What are you doing? I'm just, walking around the beach. What's wrong with that? Really? Because, I mean, I saw Petra and Jed talk to you, and considering Petra has, the idol clue, I kind of wanted to know what that was all about. Dude, it's really none of your business. I honestly think it is. I'm getting pretty bothered by Justin. He just keeps following me as if, this is what he's meant to do. It really just bugs me that, he was just following me just because he knows about the whole idol clue situation. But I need to get my hands on that. Either me, Petra, or Jed have to find that just to secure our power into this tribe. What? Seriously? No way! So I just happened to come across the idol. It was in the green bush behind me, and I don't know how Dimitri missed it, but, win for me. I got the idol now. Now that alliance doesn't, so, we wouldn't have to be worried when it comes to voting those three off, if we want to. You found it? Yeah, I did. Well, that's great. Guys, are we gonna tell Tanner, though? Nah, he doesn't need to know. Besides, I mean, do we really trust him? Not really. I mean, he's a jerk. Yeah, but, I mean, I do see us kind of using him as, like, a scapegoat, because we could. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. So I was noticing one thing. Justin arrived with the idol, which is good. But then I noticed another thing. Lindsay was in the shelter while me, Justin, and Suzanne were talking. And now I'm concerned that she knows we're probably looking for the idol. And if she knows, that just makes her dangerous now. They're what? Yeah, they're looking for the idol. I mean, we gotta look for it. Do they have it? I don't know. I'll sneak back in the shelter to see. Guys, I'm worried about Lindsay. Why? I noticed she was in the shelter and now she's not there. What are you talking about? She's right there. She wasn't there when we were talking, I swear. Well, it's alright. We have the idol in case if any of us are targeted. Yep. Confirmed. Those three have the hidden immunity idol. And now, with this information I got, I can try and see if I can get everyone else, the other 3 people in the Alliance, and Shelly together, and boom, Tanner will be gone. Because if they know about the idol, they'll be wanting to take out Tanner anyways, and I'm pretty sure everyone would be fine taking Tanner out. Well, that was fun to watch. Yeah. Not really surprised about Brent. Yeah, not surprised either. When Brent dropped his block at the start, we all knew it was over for him. And, you know, it was proven. You know, Yvette beat him in the duel, and, yeah. I am concerned she gave her idol clue to someone on the other tribe. Does worry me, but I don't think I'll be in that bad of a position if, you know, unless if she finds it. I am worried about the other tribe. I mean, the girl Petra, I believe, she got, like, an idol clue from Yvette. Yeah, it must show that she, you know, doesn't really like us. Yeah, but why wouldn't she want to give it to either Andy or Mike? I don't know. I actually don't know. Would have been great to get something out of this. This is just bad. Yeah, it really sucks, dude. It really does suck. In all honesty, I did vote for Yvette at that vote. I don't want Mike or Yvette to know that, though, because if they know, they're 100% going after me, though. As for who those 4 are voting, I really don't know. I mean, they could go for Andy, they could go for Mike, they could go for me for all I know. So, I don't know, but I really just didn't want to risk going it to a tie, so, yeah. Oh, hey Andy, don't talk to me. Why? You know exactly why. I know you had something to do with the previous elimination. How so? Because I voted for Alex, so therefore it should have tied. Because if it were me, you, Mike, and Yvette, it would have tied between Alex and Yvette. And why didn't it? Because you didn't vote for Alex? I did vote for Alex. You must have voted for Yvette. Dude, I'm pretty sure you're losing it. I know for sure either Mike or Colby voted for Yvette, because I voted for Alex at that vote. Now, I immediately think it's Colby. Why? I mean, it's pretty obvious. He looks a lot more sneakier and a lot less untrustworthy than Mike. But I don't know if I can tell Mike this, because he'll probably not buy it, he'll probably not believe me. So maybe I have to make sure that if they're going after me, and same with the 4, I gotta save myself with the idol and send them a little message. Yo, Alex, can we talk? Sure, Colby. I'll see you girls later. What'd you want to talk to me about, Colby? Well, I basically want to tell you that I actually am on your side. In what way? Well, I'll admit it. I voted for Yvette. Wait, what? Yeah. Andy, voted for, you. I didn't. I voted Yvette. And that's why she went out 5-3 instead of it being a tie. Wow. I don't know what to say. Thanks, Colby. Yeah, of course. But, you know, Andy came up to me being like, oh, I know you voted for you know, Alex and whatnot. Really? Yeah. So, yeah, I think we need to take him out. What do I think of Colby? I really don't know. I don't have a real perfect impression. On the one hand, he could be lying to me. You know, he could be trying to say stuff because he's on the bottom. But on the other hand, it's possible. I mean, it didn't tie. And if Andy did vote for me, you know, I would assume Colby to be the first person to, like, maybe flip. I don't think Mike would do it. And then Yvette voting for herself would be blasphemy. So, yeah, maybe he is telling the truth, but on the other hand, do I really want to trust him after he backstabbed his alliance? I really don't know. Welcome to today's immunity challenge. For your challenge, you will select 6 people to go up to this platform and try to knock down your team's bags. Once all 6 bags are done, one player of your team will be assembling it into a puzzle in this respective order. The first team to have their puzzle complete wins immunity. Losers, tribal council, someone will be the 3rd person voted off and sent to Redemption Island. Alright, Loso, you have 2 extra members, so you'll have to sit 2 people out, and you can't sit out Marie because she sat out in the last challenge. So, select the people to sit out and we'll get started. Alright, for Loso, Justin and Lindsay are sitting out. Doing the puzzle will be Marie. And for Haku, doing the puzzle will be Colby. Everyone else is trying to get their bags. So, without further ado, survivors ready? Go! And we're off. Tanner is already dashing out, and Alex is a little bit behind him. Tanner retrieves the first bag. The next person can go. Alex gets Haku's first block, and Petra ready to get the second block for Loso. Petra gets the second block for Loso, but Mike was going really fast in getting the second block already for Haku to get him back in the lead. Both Petra and Mike get their second block back. Haku has Caitlin going, and for Loso is Suzanne. And it looks like Caitlin gets the 3rd bag for Haku. Suzanne's trying to go for it. Can she get one? No, she falls and fails. She has to try again. Suzanne gets back up to get her 3rd bag, but Caitlin brings back the 3rd bag. The next person on Haku can go. Suzanne tries to get her bag again, and she fails again. Well, in the meantime, Andy's getting up to retrieve the 4th bag for Haku. Ooh, and he gets it. Oh, out of my shoulder. Andy gets the 4th bag for Haku. Suzanne's putting her team further behind as Andy brings back the 4th bag. Suzanne finally gets the 3rd bag for Loso. But in the meantime, for Haku, Ashley gets the 5th bag. Ashley gets the 5th bag. Andy, are you alright? I think I twisted my wrist. Should I tell Jeff about this? I mean, sure. I don't really care. So, Andy twisted his wrist. Oh, alright. So, we're gonna have to stop the challenge. Alright, everyone, stop what they're doing. Don't continue the challenge. We're gonna put a pause on the challenge. Andy twisted his wrist, so we're gonna look into it. Alright, so where does it hurt? It hurts in my wrist, on my left arm. I grabbed the bag and I fell, and when I fell, I twisted my wrist. Okay, so we're gonna have to bring in the medical team to look into it. Okay. So, how's the x-ray coming along? It's going pretty okay. Okay, and you said your pain's in your left wrist? Yes. Hey, wait a minute, you're Delaney Valentine from Season 6 in All-Stars. Oh, hey there. Don't remind me of my poor performance in All-Stars. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, so we have some pretty bad news. The injury, looks like you broke a few bones in a few places in the wrist, and it's going to need to require surgery. Okay, so what is this going to mean, Dr. Mike? Well, it means we're going to have to take him off the island and take him to a hospital. Alright, so does that mean you're going to be pulling Andy from the game? I'm afraid we have no other choice. Okay, So, Andy, you are going to be medically evacuated from the game. Dang it. It's doing pretty good, too. Sorry, Andy, but it's for your own safety. It's really annoying. This is not something I wanted to go out of at all. I do not want to go out of this game via medical evacuation. It's one of the worst ways you go out. But it's for my own safety. I mean, it sucks too, because I had the idol. I was in a pretty okay spot, but then I just broke my arm, and I'm sad now. This is not a good feeling for me at all. Alright, Haku, the doctors made their final verdict, and due to Andy's wrist injury, he's gonna have to be pulled from the game, taken off the island, and into a hospital. He's getting medically evacuated, and he is out of the game. He is no longer in the running for $1 million, and we're down to U6 for Haku. Wow, dang, that sucks. So, come by and say your last goodbyes to Andy. Bye, Andy. Bye, Andy. Bye, Andy. We'll miss you, dude. Thanks, guys. Before you guys take me away, Mike, can you come over here for a minute? Sure. Take this, man. What? Yeah, don't tell anyone. Oh, and before I go, don't trust Colby. Okay then. Alright, is that all, Andy? Yes. Alright, the boat is here. Doctors, take him away. Alright, guys. I'll talk to you and the Loso tribe as a whole. Alright, everyone. Loso, in case if you don't know this, we have officially pulled Andy from the game, and now Haku's down to 6. And also, for all you guys, this challenge is scrapped. No one's winning immunity. You guys instead will head back to camp and wait your next challenge. Wow. Alright. So head back to camp, and I'll see you in a few days for the next immunity challenge. Nobody wants to leave the game via a medical evacuation. I mean, that's obviously one of the worst things ever. It's just something that you can't prevent. If you get injured and they make it official that you have to be pulled, that really just hurts, you know? And I felt like I was in a really good spot with the idol and whatnot, but hopefully Mike can use that idol wisely, and hopefully he knows the truth about Colby. Wait, Jeff, what are you doing here? I came by to tell you that Andy has been medically evacuated from the game, and therefore, not only is he not coming back to the game, he's not going to Redemption Island, meaning you'll be here for another few days until someone else arrives. Alright, thanks for telling me. Hearing this news definitely made me have mixed emotions. I'm glad that I'm still gonna have a chance to get back in the game, but I feel bad for Andy, because, I mean, you know, nobody wants to get taken out of the game. Nobody wants to get medically evacuated, especially. And the fact that he didn't really have a say in the matter definitely sucks. Well, we can't stop here, guys. Andy would want us to keep going, so we gotta win a challenge for him. I agree. We gotta win sometime, and we've lost 3 people. We're not losing a 4th. All of us are still in pretty big shock to see Andy leave the game like that, and yeah, it sucks. We've lost 3 people in the span of, like, 8 days, and that really sucks. So, we gotta just pull through and win a challenge for once. So Andy pulled me over before he got medically evacuated, and he gave me his idol, which that really completely threw me off. And yeah, and he also told me to watch out for Colby and not trust him. And considering he gave me the idol, I'll take his word for it. Besides, I do have a sneaking suspicion because he has talked to Andy before. And I did notice that they were talking. Andy was pretty mad with Colby before, you know, the medical evacuation came in. And, yeah, so maybe I can't trust Colby. we really can't afford losing any more players. Yeah, but if we were to lose, who would we have to vote between Colby and Mike? Probably Colby. Mike would be a bit more dangerous at Redemption Island. Colby, he is tough, but he's not as strong as Mike. Mike intimidates me way more. Okay, we'll probably vote for Colby and he'll go out. And he'll probably beat Yvette, most likely, but I don't know. It's pretty unfortunate because it's like it could have happened to any of us. Yeah, it is true. Yeah, but, I mean, I don't want to be mean or sound just evil, but I kind of am slightly glad that he did get evacuated because I did pretty bad in that challenge. Oh, yeah, maybe. Am I evil for that? Does that make me evil? I think I might be a little bit evil for saying that. But I mean, can you blame me? I almost could have gone out. I mean, I did really bad in that challenge, so I'm pretty sure everyone knows I'm probably the weakest on the team, so I really gotta bring my A game today at the challenge. Oh, hey, Lindsay, what's up? I wanted to tell you guys something. You will not believe it. Alright, what is it? Basically, Justin has the idol. Oh, yeah, so he'll probably save himself or Suzanne or Marie. So, if we all vote together, I got Shelly, we take out Tanner just like that. You still want him gone? Yes. Yeah, I don't know about you two, but her overly obsessing of voting off Tanner is really starting to bug me. Yeah, it's like, we know you want him gone, but you don't really have to come up to us like every single time to tell us that. Yeah, it's like we know you're voting Tanner. You had beef with him since day one. Yeah, I think, honestly, if we were to lose, I would be fine losing Lindsay. Yeah, I don't know about that, because Suzanne also did awful in the challenge. Yeah, maybe. We'll keep those two options open. Yeah, Lindsay is starting to get on my nerves. After the whole Haku people had their medical evacuation, yeah. She's still wanting to get rid of Tanner, and it's kind of getting old at this point. I get it, he's a jerk, but you don't really need to emphasize it. We know, and it's like you're really starting to get on everyone's nerves by really emphasizing it, even though we really already know. Besides, Justin did have the idol. Yeah, so maybe we'll keep an eye on him as well. Suzanne and Justin, we gotta be aware of. I mean, Tanner, yes, and Lindsay, yes, but those two in particular. Suzanne's the weakest, and Justin does have the idol. Well, do we believe Lindsay? I don't know. I was the last person to see Justin when I was looking for the idol. But, I mean, this is coming from Lindsay, and Lindsay is, well, one of the people on the bottom. So why would I want to listen to her? But on the other hand, it's possible, since he was, the last person I did see. So it's possible you could have it. But, Suzanne's not out of the clear just yet as well, because, I mean, she's clearly the weakest on the team. Welcome to your next immunity challenge. For your challenge, you will send up one player of your team to battle the other player of the other team in a duel with these very heavy bags. If you knock the player off, you earn a point for your team. First team to earn 5 points will win immunity. Safe from the vote. Anyways, Loso, you guys have 3 extra members. You need to sit 3 people out. You cannot sit out Justin or Lindsay because they sat out in the last challenge. So select your 3 players and we'll get started. Alright, Loso's sitting out Marie, Suzanne, and Dimitri. As for everyone else, it's all fair game. Select your players, and we'll get started. For our first battle, we have Justin going up against Colby. Survivors ready? Go! Colby's just pushing into Justin's bag, and that's giving Colby the advantage. Justin falls, and Colby earns the first point for Haku. Next up, for Loso, we have Lindsay, and for Haku, we have Bianca. Survivors ready? Go! Lindsay's taking Bianca down to the ground. But Bianca fights back, and Lindsay loses grip of her bag. Lindsay's trying to get her bag, but Bianca's ready to take the hit. Bianca knocks Lindsay off. That's 2 points for Haku. Next up, for Loso, we have Jed, and for Haku, we have Alex. Survivors ready? Go! Both men are colliding, but Jed has the slight upper hand. And Jed knocks Alex off, earning Loso their first point. Next is Shelly versus Ashley. Shelly does not want history to repeat itself. Survivor's ready. Go! Both are battling, but Ashley's getting the slight upper hand against Shelly, who's fallen over. And Ashley completely knocks off Shelly, earning the third point for Haku. Next, we have Petra versus Caitlyn. Survivor's ready. Go! Caitlyn completely overpowers Petra, and Petra loses her bag. Caitlyn takes care of Petra quickly, earning the fourth point for Haku. With it being 4-1, all Haku needs is one more point to win it all. Mike being the one to battle out against Tanner, who's trying to keep Loso alive. Survivor's ready. Go! Tough collision coming from both men. Tanner getting Mike to the ground. He couldn't try and keep the team alive, but Mike fights back. Mike finally getting the upper hand on Tanner. This could be it. And Tanner is down, which means Haku win immunity and is safe from the vote. Oh my god, we finally won, we finally won, we finally won. After losing 3 members in the span of like 9 days, we finally win immunity. And I am just relieved. Well, I guess this had to happen eventually. Yeah, they lost 3 members, so I feel like either way this goes, we have the numbers going into a swap if there is a swap. So it was gonna only be a matter of time that it would take for us to lose, and now that we have, it's definitely unfortunate, but yeah, they lost 3 members, so I guess it's fitting that we have to lose someone eventually, so I guess it's tonight. I feel like either way this goes, I still think we would have the numbers going into a tribe swap. Alright guys, so what are we thinking? I have no clue. Yeah, honestly, I'm still just wanting to get rid of Lindsay. You still want her gone? Yeah, I mean, I don't get along with her, she doesn't get along with me. I mean, at this point, I just don't really want anything to do with her. And she doesn't want anything to do with me, so I don't really care about really voting her out. Alright, I guess I'm good with it. It's the safe route. Alright. Even though she's not getting on my nerves as much as usual, I still want Lindsay gone because, well, I mean, I don't like her, she doesn't like me, and just plain and simple, she's just overall one of our weaker players. So, it makes sense to vote her out. Okay, so if all 5 of us vote for Tanner, he goes out. But what if they play the idol on him? Oh, trust me, they won't. How do you know? I already know. He already gets on their nerves enough. I'm pretty sure it's enough for us to send him out. Okay, then. Yeah, again, I would much rather take out, like, someone else, like Suzanne or Justin. Yeah, I agree. But which one? I'd say Justin. I think Justin just seems a lot more dangerous than Suzanne. And Justin does technically have the idol, so we would be taking an idol out of the game. That is true. So my alliance of Jed and Dimitri want to vote off Justin, which makes sense. He's really not that physical, and he's also, well, the one with the idol. But this is what is, you know, the takeaway from this and what the problem is. We do not have the numbers, and if, you know, the 3 end up getting together with Tanner to vote off, you know, someone else, possibly Lindsay, because that's probably what Tanner would want, then that would make us voting off Justin, it would just make it pointless. The one concern I have is, do we even have the numbers to vote off Justin? It's us 3. It takes at least 4. If those 2 are voting for Tanner, we need at least 1 person to jump to get Justin out. Who do you think? I have no clue. Not Tanner, not Suzanne, maybe Marie. Alright, we'll try through Marie. Hey, Marie. Oh, hey, Dimitri, what's going on? I kind of wanted to talk to you about the vote. Yeah, I'm probably thinking it's probably either Lindsay or Tanner. Yeah, maybe, but I was thinking, what if we could make a bigger move? Alright, I'm listening. So, me, Jed, and Petra are voting for Justin. Justin? Really? Yeah, he's really not that physical, and I'm pretty sure he also has the idol. Okay, I'll think about it. So, Dimitri came up to me with a proposal to vote off Justin, and I have mixed feelings towards that. On the one hand, voting off Justin could be good for my game, big blindside, but on the other hand, if he catches wind that I'm voting him out, and he uses the idol, then, miss out on blindsiding him, and, well, Lindsay just goes out. Hey guys, I was gonna ask you guys something. Yeah, what is it? I was wondering if maybe we could switch the vote. Maybe, but do you have anyone else in mind? I actually do. If everything goes perfectly tonight, I should be the one in control. So Marie kind of wanted us to switch the vote. Came out of nowhere, but oh well. And the person they choose is it's a pretty odd choice, but, I mean, she gave us, her reasonings, and they make sense, but we're gonna keep Lindsay in our heads for a while and see if whether or not voting out Lindsay is the smart idea, or going with Marie with her idea is the better idea. Welcome, Loso, to your first tribal council of the season. So, Suzanne, with this being your tribe's first tribal council, how does it make you feel? It's pretty worrying, Jeff. You don't know what's gonna happen, but, I mean, you kind of know what's gonna happen, but at the same time you don't, because you know that what the whole scenario is gonna be, but you don't know, where the votes are going. So, Jed, how do you describe the tribe after knowing them for 10 days? I describe the tribe as very dysfunctional. We do have good work ethic, but there are also a lot of tension and cracks building up, and tonight's vote could be a vote to either separate those cracks or, keep driving them even further. Tanner, would you say that you're a part of those cracks? Honestly, Jeff, yeah. I mean, people always mark me and Lindsay kind of being the burden of the tribe, and they could have a chance to vote us out because of that. So, Lindsay, what is pretty much your take on this? Well, it is what it is. I don't like Tanner, and he doesn't like me, and I'm pretty sure it's probably one of us going out. Shelly, given the fact that you were voted out first in your original season, how do you feel about tonight? I feel a lot more confident, Jeff, and I feel like I know where the vote's going tonight. Alright, with that out of the way, it's time to vote. Petra, you'll start us off. It's nothing personal, it's just part of the game. At least you're aware that you were part of the tension in the tribe, so guess that's something. Hopefully Marie's legitimate about her word, and hopefully she sends you out. I'll go tally the votes. Alright, I have the votes. Now if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. No? Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote, Tanner. Next vote, Justin. That's 1 vote Tanner, 1 vote Justin. Tanner. That's 2 votes Tanner, 1 vote Justin. 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 That's 3 votes Justin, 2 votes Tanner, 4 votes left. The 6th vote, Dimitri. That's 3 votes Justin, 2 votes Tanner, 1 vote Dimitri. 7th vote, Dimitri. That's 3 votes Justin, 2 votes Tanner, 2 votes Dimitri. 8th vote, Dimitri. We're tied. 3 votes Justin, 3 votes Dimitri, 2 votes Tanner, 1 vote left. The final vote. And the third person voted out of LEGO Survivor Redemption Island. Dimitri. Dimitri, that's 4 votes. That's enough for tonight. You need to bring me your torch. Dimitri, the tribe has spoken. You all have a chance to get back in this game. Grab your torch and head to Redemption Island. Well, Loso, you've gotten through your first vote. There's a lot left to go. and huge things happening tomorrow. Grab our torches and head back to camp. Good night. I am so confused. Why? Why did they take me out? Just... Tanner and Lindsay were rivals. Why didn't they vote for her? Doesn't make any sense. Instead, they vote for me. Maybe it comes to a tribe swap, but even then, if they get on a tribe swap, a lot of havoc's gonna happen. It really sucks to go out, especially knowing that it could have been prevented. If I just, gone with the flow and just didn't try to ruffle any feathers, I probably would have been still in the game. But now I'm at Redemption Island, which really sucks.